Righty ho. Alright, now I can prepare my little bit of the build here. What time is it? 1 hour 15. Alright, so let's do a short thing here so I can post a summary for people in the server. Alright, so what have we got? Let's hit play. Okay, now the main bug at the moment that I have is my life here. I don't seem to have a way to be able to access the health on this component. Because of that, I can't seem to kill my player or the vehicle at the moment. I've tried a basic message broadcaster with a health damage thing on it, which should be triggering when the life is lost, and there's a thunderclap when that happens, so I know it's working, but it doesn't seem to be killing me. So very quick summary of what we've got. The landing gear goes up and down. I should enable these. Hang on. Cool. I have fuel, so all of these are dependent on you being actually in the vehicle. Once you're in the vehicle, you're locked. I have thrusters. I haven't done the effects for the thrusters yet, or the sounds for them. I will be doing that, or maybe later tonight, or if not tonight, during the week. But I've mapped each of the buttons. We've got a thruster. Those thrusters, we know when they're in use or when they're not in use, and when they're in use, they use fuel. If you have each thruster has gives you a value, so if you have multiple thrusters down, you use more fuel, and if you have the landing gear down, you also use a lot more fuel than you would if the landing gear is up. I need to still do a mechanic whereby if the landing gear is not down when you land, that you die and lose a life. But this bug for the life needs to be fixed as well. So I've still got a couple of wee bits and pieces to do. If you lose a life, there'll be a thunderclap. It does trigger defeat if you lose a second life, but you're not actually dying at the moment, so I have disabled it. So just to show what this means, that's a fuel pickup up here. Okay, so we can see that when we put up our landing gear, our fuel consumption changes. So it's -5 when they're down, it's 0 when they're up. And technically, once I've finished this, if the landing gear is up and you're on the ground, it's going to kill you. You need to be flying before you put the landing gear up, but I haven't done that mechanic yet. And so if I go up, or forward, sorry, or back, it's using quite a lot of fuel. If I put my landing gear up, it only uses 1. My fuel consumption's a lot less. Alright, I'll fly around. And then there we go, I picked up some fuel. Okay, and if I hold down lots of thrusters, then I use more fuel. If I put my landing gear down, I'm going to use up a whole lot more fuel. And there we go, that's the life. Right, it's still letting me move at the moment. It's not supposed to do that, obviously. You're supposed to be dead and respawn. But that life thing is not currently working. But our is all kind of almost there. I think my mechanic's almost where I want it to be. Alright, that'll do me for now. I'm going to have a break and we'll see how we go.